Ice Road Truckers.
Hi, lads.
15 things
You
we
look
didn't
so
know
funny.
about Lisa Kelly. If you met Lisa Kelly out on the street and you didn't know
So
who
we're
she
at
was, you'd probably have a
headquarters.
hard time
At least I
believing
believe
what
it's
she does
headquarters.
for a
Oh
living.
no, my battery's gonna
As an
die.
attractive
Oh,
and
no.
obviously intelligent young woman,
but it's
she
raining,
doesn't
and I'm
fit
sitting in
the
the back of the box's car.
stereotypical image of a truck driver that
getting my
most
stuff
people
out of
have in
here.
their minds. But that's a good thing.
Sorry, Dubs.
Truck driving, although still a male-dominated
But it's
industry,
raining.
is a profession suited to both men
It'll
and
stop.
women,
It's been off
and
and
we
on.
can thank the show Ice Road
The car
Truckers
kind of
for
saved my
helping
butt.
revamp their image. The cast
at
of
some
this
point going
show,
to leave for the truck
however, goes behind
Hey,
just
can you
ordinary
focus?
truck driving. Their
Thank you.
area of expertise is much more dangerous as they specialize in hauling massive loads over snow-covered roads and
that's Thomas.
sometimes even
Hi,
frozen
lads.
lakes,
Are you
risking
ready?
their lives
Are
to
you ready
deliver
to
goods
truck show?
and
You're so
materials
excited,
to
so
those
full.
who
Here,
need
let me
them.
show you.
Not
We have so
only
much
is
stuff in this
Lisa an
truck right now.
excellent driver and huge draw for the show, but she's also using her
like my
celebrity
hammer.
to help other women
Doesn't
who
really belong
find
there, it belongs on
themselves
the
in
floor,
similar
but then it
male-dominated
got wet
work
when we were loading it 'cause
environments.
it was raining. Are
If
you
you
ready?
ever wanted to know more about this IRB, start
This is
now
a
is the
wow, you
time.
really did put the
Here
vacuum
are
up and out of the
15
way. What a
things
nice
we bet
guy.
you didn't know about this
Look,
Ice
we have to
Road
put another
trucking
TV in
beauty.
here.
1. She believes the show is helping revive the image of
Full
truck
to the
drivers.
brim.
Ice Road
Only a
Truckers
little bit of
has
space
helped
up
to
front. It's so
improve the
clean
image of truck
now.
drivers, which
Yeah,
became
it's
very
so
tainted in the
clean.
1990s.
They did a fantastic
Thanks
job.
to the show, people are getting to
Ready
see
to
the
go.
hard-working men and women in the industry, and Lisa couldn't be more thrilled about this trucking revival and its impact on the industry.
She's
When
trying to
asked
get a
how
bigger
she
view
thought
in
the
this
show
truck.
was changing the way people
Oh,
view
I'm all
truckers,
buckled
she
in
said,
already.
"I think
It's
the
gonna
show
beep,
has
and it's gonna make
definitely
noises, but the
contributed to
display
the
won't turn on."
awareness of truck driving because you know a truck driver's a truck driver, right? And then pretty soon that's what moves America, and people are realizing
We'll
it.
try.
A lot of people come up to me and say I didn't even know what you did or that it even existed until I saw the show." 2. Darrell Ward was like a big brother to her.
I'm
Lisa
ready to
Kelly
go.
and Darrell Ward were a perfect pairing,
You
and
sure?
the fans loved to watch them
I'm gonna
work
hit your
and
jeans.
interact together. Shortly before he tragically died in a plane crash,
I
Lisa
can't believe
attended the
everything
Great
fit in
American
here.
Trucking
Me
Show
either.
in Dallas
I had
and
a feeling
spoke
it
with
wouldn't be
Truckers
another
News
TV.
editor David Hollis
Yeah,
about
it's
her
gonna go
working
top.
relationship
We have
with
to stop
Ward,
at fast
and it
five.
was obvious
That's
that she
not
had the world
actually
of
what ended up
respect for
happening,
him.
'cause we got to
She
Dallas
told
too
Hollis
late.
that
But I'll tell you
working
that
with
later.
Darrell was great and that he was a kid at heart and like a
Do
big
we know
brother
which
to
Best
her.
Buy?
The one in
Tragically,
Rockwall, Texas.
just
I have to
days
pop into
after this
Tom
interview
here.
was
Tell
filmed,
him that's
Darrell
where we're
died
going.
after the small plane he had been traveling in crashed in Montana. He was 52 years old. The show
Alright.
has never really been the same since.
At least I didn't mess
3.
with my mirrors. I can
Her
still
pet
see.
peeves
This
while
is the only
driving.
one that's a little...
What are your pet peeves when it comes to other
In the
drivers?
Freightliner,
Do
is
you
everything
get annoyed when
motorized?
people text
Or...
or talk
Yeah,
on their
the
phone
one that
instead
I
of
drove,
paying
I think one
attention
of the
to the
mirrors was
road?
a little funny.
Maybe it's the small
Alright, so
things
where's
that
the closest
irritate you,
Starbucks?
He's
like when
upside
someone
down.
neglects
Is he?
to
He's
use
laying
their
down.
indicators when making a turn. Lisa has been driving trucks for more than a decade and has driven all over
least
the
we're just
world, so does she have
Oh,
any pet
so
peeves?
good.
Well,
will
according
just
to
get
her,
green
she's pretty
lights the whole
chilled about other drivers, but if she's really tired she can still get annoyed.
Lots of those.
She says she hates it when someone purposefully messes around with her on the road, like if they overtake
I'll
her
scratch it all
and
up.
then crawl in front of her. She
Just got my
says she
junk
just
already
wants
done.
to do her
Scratch,
job
scratch,
and get home, and that kind of behavior drives her crazy. 4. She's flown with the Blue Angels. We
I can go
know
around
that
the other
Lisa
way,
loves
too.
all things exciting. But what could possibly
We'll have
make
to
your
pull the little
heart
man
race
out at some
faster
point,
than
but let's go get
crossing a
coffee
frozen
first.
lake with a heavily loaded truck?
He's so
Maybe
sweet.
flying
He's
in an
upside down.
F-18?
You're
Well,
laying down.
that's exactly
Come
what
on,
she
big guy, you
did.
can handle it.
A few years ago, Lisa was lucky enough to realize one of her lifelong dreams: flying with the Blue Angels. Just in case you don't know who they are really. They are the United States Navy's Flight Demonstration Squadron, famed
First
for
ride
their
in truck.
absolutely tip-top flying skills.
I know.
Since they formed in 1946, they've flown for more than 260 million spectators. But Lisa got to take it one step further and actually fly with them in the
That's
plane.
mine.
We
That
flew
I know is
upside
prime.
down, she said, and I'm like hanging from my seatbelt, angling upside down looking at the canopy. We would go straight up and spin, and it looks like the sun is just going around the nose of it. Wow, now that's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. 5. She's over the haters. Working in the male-dominated industry and being a reality TV show star at the same time wouldn't be easy for anyone, but thankfully Lisa has a thick skin when it comes to negative feedback. She's got loads of fans, but there are always going to be haters, so how does she cope when she hears other drivers talking badly about her? Well, she takes it in her stride. When asked how she felt after other truckers asked her over the CB radio during one of the early seasons, she said, "I was disappointed. The guys must think I live behind a screen and I'm not out there trucking with them. It's disappointing when you find out somebody doesn't like you, but that's alright. Life goes on. I can't get over it." 6. How she feels about the way she is portrayed on the show. You shouldn't believe everything that you see just because it comes with the reality TV label. That was a warning that IRB driver Revamp gave fans during a 2012 interview. He claimed that the show is heavily edited to make drivers appear very different to how they actually are, and he felt that the way he was portrayed was quite damaging in the long run. But that's the chance you take when you agree to appear on shows like this, isn't it? Lisa Kelly, on the other hand, doesn't seem to have an issue with the TV version of herself. When asked about it, she said, "It's really hard to put out every aspect of my personality on TV in few minutes, but for the most part I'm as real as I can be. I'm not faking anything. What comes across in the edited version, but more or less, yes." 7. IRB cast members are among the lowest paid reality TV stars. Tom Beers is the man responsible for bringing us shows like Deadliest Catch, Storage Wars, Taxmen, and of course, Ice Road Truckers. His shows often feature blue-collar workers, and the formula hasn't seemed to fail him yet. After a hard day's work, it seems people want nothing more than to sit down and, well, watch someone else work. But Beers believes that in order to keep the stars of the show like Lisa relatable for the viewers, they can't be paid too much, and on average the stars of IRB are among the lowest paid reality stars in the business. Beers controls what they earn by locking them into multi-year contracts. That way, even if the show is successful, he doesn't need to pay them more. But there's no need to worry about Lisa Kelly. She's still rocking the net worth of about $500,000